Hey guys, before the video starts, I just wanted to let y'all know that I am giving away a battle pass and a VIP game pass in my Discord server. To join, all you need to do is join the link in the description, get in the giveaway, and cross your fingers. Anyways, with all that being said, let's get into the video. What's up guys, Perry here, and we are back with another Anime Vanguards video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking all about gems. How to get them, all the obtainment methods, which ones I think are the best, my personal suggestions, tips, and tricks. You know, everything in between, because we all want gems to summon for the cool new banner units, as well as, you know, praying we get Alucard, which, no, that's not going to happen to most of us, but yeah. In this video, I'm going to be going through several different methods of getting gems. I'm not going to do it from worst to best. I'm sort of just going to go as long as I think of it. Like, I'll go in the order that I come up with them. So with all that being said, let's get into method number 1. First method, and arguably the worst method in the game right now, is gonna be doing Paragons. Now, pre-nerf, you know, update 0.5, pre-update 1, Paragon was probably the best method of getting gems in the game, but now they gutted the rewards. So like, I know I'm only on Paragon level 4 right now, so it's not like I can really showcase how mediocre the rewards are, but I'll tell you this. Paragon is a lot harder to complete now, nowhere near as easy as it used to be pre-rework. And I use the term rework in air quotes because it doesn't really feel like a rework more than it just feels like increased difficulty with reduced rewards. Back in the day, this was a really good method. Nowadays, I don't think doing Paragons is worth your time at all. In fact, I don't even think the only reason that you'd ever want to do Paragons is for achievements, but we will get into that later. But yeah, method number 1 is going to be Paragons. I will say, if you get into the super duper high floors, like, let me see, is there a leaderboard for this? I could have sworn there was a leaderboard for this. Okay, I might be tweaking. What I'm trying to say is, if you have a super duper good team and you can, by some miracle, manage to get pretty high up there in the Paragon runs, then, you know, this is probably for you. Now, am I dumb? Or were there leaderboards on these? I could have sworn there were infinite leaderboards. Why can't I see them? I feel like I'm missing something here. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, if you get really high up there, you might get somewhat decent rewards, but overall, it's not worth the time and effort that it's going to take you to get those gems anyway. So let's move on. Next method that I think is worth noting is the Battle Pass. You actually do get a good chunk of gems from completing your Battle Pass, even though the current battle pass is only 25 levels. I believe they're adding 25 more levels at some point. Don't quote me on that. That's just something that I've heard other people say in the Discord server. As of right now, there's only 25 levels, but even these 25 levels give you a decent chunk of change, and even more so if you have the premium battle pass. Also, apparently the premium pass is a permanent game pass that just gives you the battle pass every single update, because I only bought it once and it automatically gave me the battle pass, and that's not a bug. It seems to be intended, so definitely a good game pass to have. But anyways, battle pass, it is a decent method, but the reason that I'm not putting it super duper high up on the list is because it's kind of a one and done thing, right? After you max out your battle pass, you're gonna have to wait another 4 weeks for them to add a new battle pass with new rewards and a new unit. So it's not the most consistent method of farming, although it will give you a decent amount of gems. More of a one-time thing. So let's move on to method number 3. Second to last method that I'll include in this video is tournaments, because this is technically a way that you can farm gems, although it's not super duper like huge. You do get a good amount of gems from doing tournaments if you make it on the leaderboards. If you're top 100, you get 250, which is pretty negligible. Top 36 through 100 get 5,000. I think this UI looks a little weird because you only get 5,000 if you place first. So, you know, not a lot of people are going to get those. I think it's not that hard to place 17 through 35 though, so I'm sure you guys got that, especially since there's always a trait disabled version, which you can do. And this one's a lot more fair to the average player. So yeah, if you're doing your tournaments, you'll get yourself 1,000 gems every week or so with 5 rerolls, which isn't a lot, but hey, it's there. And you can definitely farm that since it is pretty much infinitely replenishable. They're just going to keep making more tournaments. Now let's move on to the last method. Now the last method, and I saved the best for last, in my opinion, is going to be infinite mode. I think the best way to farm gems in this game, without a shadow of a doubt, is doing infinite mode. It doesn't matter what the map is, every single infinite mode gives you the same amount of gems regardless. Me personally, I farm Shibuya infinite mode just because it gives me Sukuna fingers and it gives me the food item with the highest XP. But you can literally do any infinite mode and the results will be identical. You're going to get the same amount of gems. These 100k gems, I got these in like a couple days of farming infinite. It is so good. Definitely the best method of getting gems in the game as of right now. Maybe if you're manually farming Paragons and you get super duper high up there, it could rival infinite mode. But in my opinion, there's no other better way of farming gems in infinite mode. I will say a method that I don't want to leave out of this video. You can also farm story mode. Story mode is also very easy to farm and it does give you 80 gems. But I don't think it's as good as infinite mode. I think the rates for infinite mode are just outright better than they are for story mode. That's the way that I got all of my gems. That's the way that I'm assuming most of you got your gems. Infinite mode being the best way of getting gems isn't a secret. It's been around for a while. But I thought it was worth noting in this video since we're talking about the best ways to get gems. And a lot of you are asking me, hey Perry, did you actually sit there and farm infinite mode for 8 hours to get all of your gems? And to that, I will say that I definitely did farm those. I farmed those and they're on my account. Now, what's the setup that I use? Well, you know, if you want to know how I do it personally, you can check out one of my most recent videos, how to farm curse fingers. It is literally the same exact method that I use for any infinite map. I'll put the link for that video in the description. I won't speak on it here since I already told you guys how to do it in the prior video. All you need to do, make sure you have a team with a bunch of good units. Don't bother using any farms. You're just gonna sit there, you're gonna spam down all of your units, stand still, and then you're gonna click yes, replay, spam units, yes, replay, spam units. It's a very easy method. It doesn't require any brain usage, which is what I love about it. In fact, yeah, it doesn't require any brain usage at all. You can just chill there. And that's how I personally get as many gems as possible. Story mode and infinite mode, I'd say those are the two better methods, with infinite mode being the best. And of course there is the forbidden secret method of pulling out your wallet and buying gems. But I'm not going to be doing that in this video, and I'm assuming most of you aren't going to be doing that either. So with all that being said, that is going to wrap up my video on the best ways to get gems in Anime Vanguards. If you guys enjoyed the video, learned anything new, or liked hearing me talk about the game, feel free to like, sub, comment, all that wonderful stuff. Let me know what other types of videos you guys would like to see on Anime Vanguards. Thank you for watching. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and we'll catch you in the next one.